Good morning. Welcome to Life with Miss D. It's 7:32 in the morning. Sorry about the lawnmower. My neighbors are doing their yard. Uh, in Zone 8A, Arkansas, you have to get up early in the morning or late in the evening and do what you need to do. So I just wanted to give you a quick update on what's going on in my garden. Here are my containers that I potted myself. I have some begonia, dianthus. I have an ivy, some type of ivy, I can't remember the name. And then this beautiful purple looking plant that I found. It was a Proven Winners plant. It was $9.99 just for that one plant. We had a little bit of hail a couple of days ago, and I noticed that the leaf on it was damaged from that hail. It's got a little hole, and at first I thought a insect bit it, but that's not an insect damage. That is from the hailstorm that we had. But anyway, these are my planters, and let me tell you about dianthus. This is an annual dianthus, and you see the little buds right here. So I do have new ones coming on, but they have to be kind of deadheaded, and they don't flower and bloom like I really thought, but they're doing okay. I've never had dianthus before, so it was interesting. This purple plant is something new. I've never had that plant before. This ivy, I've had this before, but it's a really slow growing ivy. Actually, I'm an AKA, and I think we used this ivy when we were online 30 something years ago. But anyway, okay, I digress. Okay, this is my catmint. You guys, if you don't have catmint in your garden, get it. It really attracts the pollinators. Bumblebees are on these all the time. Right now I don't see one. There was one earlier, but the purple color is really nice in the garden. And then this is dianthus, and you see it don't have many blooms on it. That's why I kind of not sure about it. And this is a dianthus too, and it looks dead, doesn't it? I call myself deadheading it and hoping to get some more blooms to come back, but I'm not sure. There's another dianthus there. This is vinca. This is a hydrangea vinca. And so, and my sun patients are over here. I'm quickly doing this tour because I don't want this video to be long. This is my front yard, and these are my sun patients in that beautiful magenta or fuchsia color or hot pink color. I love how they're spreading out and getting thicker. And let me go over to these are azaleas, and they're through blooming. But anyway, this is my yarrow. That little bitty yarrow that you saw. This is the plant that the flower that blooms out, a little fuchsia colored flower that I really like. And it's getting taller than what I had thought. And this is my salvia. And my salvia were really pretty at first, and looks like, I don't know, are they dying back or coming back or what? Anyway, they don't have a whole lot of purple on them this time. This is the phlox. The flowers have been gone. Dianthus. This is dianthus too. But you see, they don't have a lot of blooms on it, so I just don't know. That pink, the hot pink is the vinca. I love my vinca. Vinca does really well in Zone 8A because they can take the sun, and they flower and bloom all season during the spring and summer. And then, of course, this is my rose bush, knockout roses. I need to deadhead those, but it has blooms on it. You see blooms. There's a bloom. You see the blooms. And this thing is getting as tall as my mailbox, and I'll just have to trim it, but I'm not going to cut it. My husband was saying, you need to take that rose bush out, it's too tall. No, we're gonna trim it, and that's what we did. We trimmed it, and it came right back, and it's shooting up again. But it has, my knockout roses have lots of beautiful buds. You see the buds? There's a pretty bud right there. If I get my finger in the right place. Yeah, there is a bud. And my yarrow is getting as tall as the rose bush. I tell you, I didn't realize this plant got this big. I've never had yarrow before, but I like it. Let me turn the camera off and move on to the next. Okay, coming over here on this side of the garden, this is my front bed, and I have, of course, you know, boxwoods. Some of them may have a little damage from the frost, but these are Easter lilies that I planted. Of course, they're not blooming now. I think if the season is over for them, but I just want to see if they're going to come back next year. These are my sun patience getting thicker. My sun patience. And this is salvia, and I have not seen this plant bloom. I don't know, maybe I didn't plant it right, or I might should have put it deeper in the soil or something. I don't know why the salvia is not doing too good there. This is my what kind of arbor, I cannot pronounce that, arborvitae tree. See how tall it is? It looks pretty healthy. So this is the other bed. Almost forgot about my begonia. This is the begonia from last year. Excuse me. Ooh, my throat. This is my begonia from last year. It is still going strong. If you don't have begonias in your garden, in your yard, I tell you, you're missing out. And this is a plant that I planted, and those are just little seedlings of what is that called? Alyssum. I think that's the name of it, Alyssum. And so we're seeing how it does. Update on my yard. I have some spots in my yard where the grass really isn't growing good, so I did plant some seeds. And I'm just documenting the progress, like right around this tree here. My tree, there's the grass isn't growing too good, so I planted some grass seeds, and we're gonna see if that helps my grass. You see, I got thicker Georgia grass, and then I have spots where there's no grass hardly. So anyway, we're gonna see if it helps what I put down. Okay, here's my other little plants over here in the containers. This is the begonias going strong, a mixture of different begonias. My Dusty Miller still here. I don't know, it's still here from last year. This is a fall mom that I planted, and it is still going strong, but no flowers yet. We're gonna see if it blooms in the fall. This is a rose bush, a bare root rose. There's no roses on it right now, but hopefully it'll come back. And these are the alyssums that I planted from seeds that are coming along, and then Dusty Miller. So that's what we have over here. And then I got another arborvitae. I can't pronounce it. Hey you guys, I wanted to show you what I purchased. It's called Scott's Turf Builder Thicker Lawn product. It's a 3-in-1, and it has a seed fertilizer and a soil improver. Well, I think it was Thursday of this week, I did throw out some seeds in my front yard just to see if that'll help my grass get a little thicker and look better in my front yard. So I'm just gonna keep you posted, and I'm doing this video to kind of help document the status of this. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. I'm not sponsored or anything. I just wanted to try this product. I think it costs $30 at the Home Depot, like $29.99. So I really hope it works. And I have to kind of keep my soil watered like daily. So we'll see. I wanted you to know my husband wanted me to just resod the whole front yard, but I was trying to find something that I could do that would be less expensive and just try those seeds. Try that thicker lawn product. Okay, this is a zinnia plant, and I don't see any flowers yet, but we do see growth on the zinnia. These were planted from seed. Most of this stuff is planted from seeds. This is a garden mix. I was just trying to show you the update on that. No flowers yet, but I do see growth. If you go back and look at a previous video, I think I documented when I planted these containers. These are my begonias going strong with the coleus. Oh, my hibiscus is blooming today. This flower is blooming today. Now this one bloomed yesterday, and I got it, and I'll probably put that video clip in there. And but today this one is blooming. So hibiscus is a new plant to me. I don't know that much about it. I'm gonna hopefully go to Home Depot, Lowe's, or somewhere and try to find a nice pot to put that in. That's a Proven Winners hibiscus. It was Oh, no, I bought that at Lowe's. No? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I bought that at Lowe's. It's not Proven Winners. I'll take that back. I bought this plant at Lowe's Memorial Weekend, and it was $6.99. I just put it in that container. What I do, you guys, I don't know if anybody else does this, but when I go and buy stuff, I keep those containers because you can always reuse those containers. And I know it's hard to find place for them. In my garage, I have some. And out here on the patio, that's why it looks junky out here. But I keep those containers because I need containers all the time. This is spinach. This is spinach from seed. This is zinnia. Of course, this is my begonia and coleus plant. This is zinnia. It's really doing, this one, zinnia here is really doing good over here. I think it's getting more water over there. This is marigold seed, planted from seed. No marigold flowers yet. This is the alyssum from seed. You see how it's growing better back here? Let me show you what else I got. Let's see. Okay. I got another flower getting ready to a bud on my bare root rose. Another one's coming. This is my hibiscus plant. It has really grown. I thought it was dead, you guys. It was just this little stump right here. That little stump. And this grew from that. And last year when it got really cold and it froze outside, it was like freezing temperatures. I said, oh, I think I've lost my plant. But it came back. And so this is supposed to be the head over heels desire hibiscus. But I haven't seen any flowers yet. This is the bare root rose. Growing good, but I haven't seen any flowers. No roses on this one. These are just knockout roses. Not blooming much. I probably need to put some fertilize them. This is my tomato. Planted from seed. I got buds. And I thought I saw a green tomato somewhere. Oh, there it is. There's my little green tomato. Oh, my nails. My little green tomato. So, I guess, I can't remember. I thought this was the beefsteak tomato plant. It's either beefsteak or cherry tomato. I can't remember which one. I believe, let's see. This is, what is this? I think this is the okra plant that I planted. I put labels on these plants, but with the rain, the names washed off. This is cucumber. This right here, this plant is cucumber. I don't see any cucumbers yet. This is tomatoes. No tomatoes yet that I can see on this one. I don't even see a small one yet. This is squash, and I do see squash. Let me see if I can get in there and show you. See that squash there? But I'm thinking some bug or something is killing it. They get to a certain point and then they get diseased or something. So I'm not sure what's going on with my squash. This is zucchini. And I was looking down in there and I do see a zucchini. I'm gonna see if you can see it. There it is. There's a zucchini that I have. And then I put a squash and zucchini in the same pot together. There's a squash. Those yellow flowers, I think, is what helped bring the squash out. So it's got those big yellow flowers. Those big yellow flowers there. These are zinnias. No flowers. They were all planted from seeds. No flowers yet. And I think some bugs or something are eating them because I'm seeing holes in my plant. These are bell peppers planted from seeds. They're getting really big in the container, but I don't see any bell peppers. So I don't know. This is my bed. This is my bed back here, and I have bell peppers. See the bell pepper? I have bell peppers, but my plant doesn't look good. I don't know what's going on. I was looking for those worms, those hornworms or whatever they're called that eats up your plant. I haven't seen them, but I'm looking. Bell peppers. These are all bell peppers, and you can see the bell peppers. There's one. There's one there. I was wanting them to get bigger, but this may be the size that they get. This is the bunny green bell sweet pepper, and I guess they just don't get very big because I think I grew these last year. These same, these were ones that I transplanted. I bought them at Home Depot. No, I bought them at a nursery, the Good Earth Nursery, and those were transplanted. Now this is my watermelon plant that has really, I see little yellow flowers on it. So I've never grown watermelon before. These were from seeds that I planted in the ground. This is my tomato plant from seed that I planted in the ground. So just showing you an update on the progress. Let me turn over here. Here is my heuchera. Heuchera going strong back here. My azalea growing strong and a big old weed. But my azalea, it bloomed, and it's not blooming now, but it likes this little spot over here. This is my heuchera, and you can see there's holes in it. Something has been eating on my heucheras. My hosta, I'm sorry, hosta. My hosta, something has been eating on my hosta. I don't know what. I put a little 7 white powder on it, and then I think it rained and washed it off. But anyway, here is my hydrangea. You remember that hydrangea that looked so terrible, so pitiful? I cut off the ugly leaves on it, and this is what grew back. And I should have cut this part off. I left it so that it was really looking terrible, but it's growing back. So I think it likes its home over here in the ground. It was in a container. And then this is supposed to be a fern that I planted. And I thought it would come back, and I don't know if it's coming back or not. I don't see anything. And this is a tomato plant planted from seed that is growing back. So that's a quick update on what's going on in my garden. And if I talk too fast, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get it in and tell you what's happening without making the video too long. And it's 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. That sun is coming out now, and it's getting ready to get hot. So I'm going to have to get inside. But share with me what's going on in your garden. I did run into some issues where on my, I don't know if it was a, what was it called? Japanese beetle or something. Anyway, I broke out the whites, the white powder, that 7 powder, and I sprinkled it on some of my stuff to see if that would help. And I really didn't want to use that, you guys. I wanted my garden to be organic. I wanted my vegetables to be organic, where I didn't put any product on it, but I didn't want the insects to destroy it either. So it's a catch-22. You let me know what you do when you see bugs. What do you use? Now, I have tried neem oil. I've tried, it didn't really work, or maybe I just didn't apply it every day like I was supposed to, or as often as I should have. I don't know. But just showing you what's been going on in the garden, giving you a quick update. Today is June the 17th, June 17th, with an update. Now this rose bush, now that I'm taking a look at it, it's probably have some kind of disease, or that, what is it called, that beetle, Japanese beetle. Something's going on with my knockout rose bush. I've had this rose bush for ever since I've had this house, 3 years. And so I don't know, I'm gonna have to see what I need to do about it. But I'm noticing it. Oops, see, there's that bug. I think that's that Japanese beetle, you guys. I caught him on camera, and I think he's destroying my plant. And I really don't know. Let me go get some more of that 7 powder and spray it on here. Okay, I gotta go. Bye, you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me get my powder out and kill this bug, this Japanese beetle. Bye. Okay, you guys, I went and grabbed my 7 dust, and I put it on there. And so he hasn't moved since I did that, so I may got him. I may have caught him. But you guys, this is terrible. I don't know what to do. You guys put some things in the comments. Put some recommendations, instructions in the comment. Tell me what you do when you run into a problem with these Japanese beetles, when you run into a problem with those hornworms on your plants. I'm still I'm gonna say a new gardener. I hadn't been gardening but like, what, 3 years as far as vegetables, but I've done flowers for years in all the homes I've had. Just give me some tips on what you do when you run into problems with insects, like all these holes in your, this is my okra plant, all these big holes in the leaves, so something is going on. And I just need a little help. My beautiful bell peppers have all these holes. So, and then when you have yellowing of your squash, I may be watering too much, I'm just not sure. So, thank you. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Here's my beautiful Boston fern. It's a jumbo fern. I repotted it recently in a bigger pot. It's just so big. There's the pot that it's in. You can't even see the pot because the plant is so big. And I planted some marigolds in here. Nothing has sprouted yet. I think these are cosmos here, I believe. They just haven't bloomed. And that's a little bit of spinach and I think turnip green in that container. I'm trying to think. I think I showed you everything. The rest of this stuff hasn't sprouted yet. I planted marigolds. Oh yeah, I planted some lavender. Planted lavender in here. It hasn't germinated, so I'm gonna have to probably try again. Thank you guys for watching.